At the end of the last video, I believe I was killing off the last of the aliens over here before I start to take out their nests and get some workers to upgrade the frac site tiles. I'd not long ago made peace with Chun Tsu after having taken a capital. I'm still at war with Duncan of the NSA, and I'm bringing a fleet around to deal with Brasilia probably next. And I'm going to start to get some units over here as well to help out to attack Citadel, or maybe a satellite also. The big news that's happened since the last video though is that a patch has come out for the game. It's the first patch since the release of the game. That's changed a few things. It's mainly small bug fixes, but they've actually added a new feature or two. So there's a new Spoils of War system which is going to change diplomacy a bit. Sadly though, because I've updated the game, basically during the middle of the game, I'm not sure all of these new features in the patch will work, and I believe the diplomacy system is one of them. So if we go to Duncan,
Hello there.
that looks like it's the old system rather than a new system, which I believe looks a bit different. It might kick in a future turn, it might not, I'm not sure yet. Other than that though, the trades vessels I believe have been removed from the game, and they've moved this thermal haline rudder here. I believe it was up here before. So you can see we've only got now trade convoys within the game. I did have quite a few trade vessels though, they still exist in this game. So this game's kind of a hybrid game now, half one patch, half the other. There's a new spy mechanic, Black Market. I had a quick look at it in a different game and it didn't seem to be all that great to me. What happens is you trade diplomatic capital for resources, and since I've got a ton of resources I'm probably not going to need that. Well, I might need oil at some stage. There's been some small AI changes. I believe the AI colonizes a bit more. On Soyuz certainly it wasn't colonizing enough. They haven't got enough cities. I think it's about 4 maximum between no more than 4 each for the AIs in this game so far. There's lots of balance changes, and yeah, that pretty much covers it. So I'll leave a link to the patch notes as well in the comments and the video description. Right, there's a few things I've got left to do before I end the turn. You can see that I made some subs in these cities. I put those in the list. Got absolutely crazy production here. Not sure it's actually correct though. Let's check something. That's what I did. Yeah. That's not the same number, is it? So I'm not sure what's going on there. Right, so I've got one trade route left to do. I'm going to do this to Hajar, I think. Get up and run in so I can make ships there in a minute. I'm probably going to get farm tech eventually, I'm thinking, so I might change these from making buy-wells to actually make manufactories instead. So it starts doing those there. I think we're probably about 30 to 50 turns away from victory, maybe. Depends how hard it is to take down Brasilia. Shouldn't be too hard to take out these two, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Right, I've got a Nieder jet I want to move as well. So let's rebase that to... I'll actually rebase it to Hajar, but I need to rebase one to there. Let's rebase that one. Okay, that should just about be it, so let's end turn.
I'm open to the possibilities.
Now this is different. So maybe the peace system is working at least partially. So they will transfer money and capital, and he's offering this as well. I think I'm gonna take Dunkal maybe, or raise it myself. No, I don't want this deal. Is there a better way of working this out? I don't know. I'm gonna say this will not work for me. Oh, for the sake of... I have seen a screenshot that's different to that, where you can actually do a deal. So I'm hoping I can get into that. Hoping that works in this game. Ronaldo has just completed a transcendental equation, which is part of a victory type. I think he needs to do a lot more than that to win victory via that method though. I think that's the very first step. I can't remember. It's contact, that's what the victory type is. So let's check this out. We've still got that to do. It's going to be very hard to do it. Oh, maybe he has done the first two after all. Okay. Yeah, so there's more reason to take him out then. Right, so that's increased. I think the AI has gotten better at spying as well. It's supposedly one of the changes in recent patch. Okay. Now I'm trying to keep a lookout here for Brazilian ships. I may be declaring war on Brazil this turn even, possibly. Here we go. They're actually very well, they're the same level as me, those ships are. I think they're a couple behind though on affinity currently. So at that level I believe his subs aren't as good as mine, but everything else navy wise is. Alright, got a ship up there. I forgot to move that sub last turn as well. Meant to bring it up around here. Okay, this explorer's gonna try and find a way around there. I don't know how exactly though. Okay, let's this Makara. It's the last of the bugs here now. I've actually got auto sled here, so let's try and find a way to bring it out over there. There's hovers of course, so I can go across sea tiles. I don't know if it gets the full attack amount when it's at sea though, that's something we'll have to find out about. Okay. Let's attack. Right, let's bring this carrier down here. That's Chansu's. I think I'm gonna bring one of these out down here. We don't need two, but back to that. I think I'll keep a sub around here just in case I need it. Now there was a Brazilian ship here last turn, I don't know where it is. I've got these up front for some reason as well, I don't want that. You should be leading the charge really. I might not be declaring war on Brazil this turn and I can't find a ship over here. There's a ship up there. For production I'm moving Hajar to that tile there, pick up the floatstone and later on that oil, getting a worker out in art. I finished up moving the few units I had left apart from this trade vessel which has just returned from its route. And I can't actually trade with it anymore because of the changes in the patch. These units don't exist, so it looks like I'm going to have to replace all of my trade vessels with trade convoys, and I've got quite a few trade vessels, so it might take me a while. So let's stick a trade convoy in the list then, so I can go in the list there. It's going to be a bit problematic, so I might as well scrap that unit. Oh, I do have a unit left, do I? So that made a mine recently. My health is very good now. I think, yeah, let's move over towards the frac side with that one. Maybe I don't need a worker over here then. Let's change that to something. There's some satellites I want, there's units I want. How much for science? 278. Let's go down. Oh, that's dropped that by a lot. Yeah, I want to get this quick, so I think I might do that. Oh, I have another worker as well. So let's pick up that tile. And another worker. Okay, let's do that tile. Farm, I guess. Right, I think that's it. Now let's not forget what I meant to do last turn. That's have a word with Chun Tzu. Now because he fears me so much, I can actually change our relationship, possibly. So let's do that. Okay, excellent. And that's actually going to lower relationships with people. So respect lowered a bit here, but I'm going to continue to improve this relationship and get agreements off him. He's got some really good agreements. Let's check him out again. So let's discuss potential agreements. So he's got some science ones which I definitely want. I'm not sure which one is more valuable to me, that one or that one. My capital is getting a ton of science currently though. Probably want both of them. So let's start out by getting that one, is it? Okay, so they accepted that. Let's check out diplomatic situation. It should all go down. So 8, 8, 7. That's, yeah, not great, but who cares? So let's do more deals if I can. So let's... Right, I'm actually run out of agreement slots. You've only got 5 maximum. So I'm going to have to get rid of an agreement if I want any more with him. And since I want to go to war with him in a not too distant future, let's cancel that agreement. Okay. I think, well, that will lower up my relationship with him, and it might lower my relationship with everyone for cancelling agreements. I'm not sure. 876. Takes a while for all of these to go through. Too long for me to show it. So let's do some more agreements. Discuss potential agreements. Am I sure that I want this? Pretty sure. So let's offer it, and he said no. Oh well. Let's make another deal. That would be excellent as well. So let's try and change our stance though. Change relationship. Cooperative. Okay, I accept. Let's have another go at picking up that agreement. No, I'll have to try next turn. So the current trust situation, 765. That's gone down a lot. Okay. He doesn't like Brazil, yes, that's why that's gone down. That alien's green as well, so my aliens aren't friendly anymore, so I'm going to have to watch out more for them. Right, let's end the turn. Okay, so I'm not sure, that might have taken a turn off it, that agreement. The capital science one might have taken off more. They make peace, which probably isn't good for me. That can support a new trade route. Okay, let's just have that Hutama agreement. Let's upgrade that there. What's that? Forest. Yeah, you can't upgrade that tile unless I get rid of the nest. Let's move that back to heal up in there. Let's start out taking out these nests then, I think. So there's an alien up there. Let's see if this affects it. Pillage. My frac site should go down as well. And we've got an artifact. Don't have enough to get anything out of it yet, really, though. Did that frac site go down? I'm not 100% sure it did, actually, but should have done. Right, so we've got two subs over here. They got a sub in there. Let's keep on attacking the city. That's actually down, so I think I might be taking that this turn.
Hello there.
Okay. So health is enough to take it. I am going to raise the city. It's, to be honest, it's probably a bad, well, arguably a bad decision, not me raising it, because it is a pretty decent city location. Gets these frac site, which, to be honest, I don't really need frac site to make units. Such a sea-based map that it's sea units to keep in rather than land units. But yeah, it's a pretty good location. Right, let's attack. View city. Next to nothing in it. Yeah, I'm gonna raise it. Just can't be arsed with it. If I am going to make cities at this stage, which I'm not sure I am, I probably want oil. That's probably the key resource I need. And most of the oil is down in this part of the world, I think. I wouldn't mind a city arguably over here as well to get more range over here. And maybe another... could maybe do... well, at least nick that spot, which would have been good. Could maybe have a naval city there to bring subs around, but it's probably a bit too late to do that. So, trade rate available, let's capture, let's check this out.
Hello there.
Ooh. Well, this is new. You are winning this war and may claim spoils in exchange for peace. Let us end this conflict. Brilliant, so it is working. You can actually, well, looks like pretty much everything from the patch is working in this game, which I didn't think it would, but excellent. So I'm probably going to nick his techs off him. 1010. That's a heck of a lot. I don't want Fjaren. 147 for that. That will give me extra affinity. I'm not sure I want that yet because I want to make some more needle jets. And I think that might trigger it. I'm going to have a think about this then. I definitely want that tech though, actually. That's the Xenomass 10. So I'll come back to that a bit. Right, the sub can loosely stay over here. Right, so that Brazilian ship is still there. Sub can come up here, that one's still there. Good chance I'm going to declare war on Brasilia this turn now. That trade vessel, looks like I'm going to have to replace that. There's a new sub here. Carrier there. This carrier is coming down here, but not sure I should be running that down here now, to be honest. I'm going to leave the subs for the time being. I might be making peace in a minute with him. Come over here. 2, 3. Trade vessel I need to replace. Okay, explorer can come down here. So I've had to think about things, and I am going to try and make peace with Duncan this turn, but before I do that I should probably do deals with Chun Tzu if I'm able to, because if I were to do that after making peace, then he wouldn't like the deals because they're at war. Also, I am going to be declaring war on Brasilia this turn as well, I believe. So there's quite a lot of things to do here. So let's go and have a word with Chunsu first of all. So let's discuss potential agreements. And I'm going to try and get that one again. And he's still not interested in that. I could try and pick that one up or even that one, but I think I'm going to hold out, see if I can grab that, because it's particularly good. So let's make peace with Duncan then, is it? So actually those two, they're at war. So yeah, I should still make peace with him first, because declaring war on him will get respect from Duncan then. So let's end this conflict. Now that's cheaper than that. I think I'm going to pick this one up. Cell Cradle is a tech I wouldn't mind having at some point, because it gives you an extra spy if you make it. Now that would give me an extra +7 to supremacy, and how much have I got? 19. So it won't go to 10, which may be important. So I want to build up a military before getting upgraded. So let's take that off their hands. Let's take all of your money, if I can, and that. I think that's the best deal I can get. I can't get those or those. So let's press confirm. And that automatically went through, did it? Okay. So we're back at peace with him, I believe.
Cognition in the human brain should not be of elevated status, because it is implemented in cells instead of silicon.
So when we get academies, that would be very useful as well.
The best lesson the raptor can teach you is to be grateful for the prey that sustains you.
And we gained harmony affinity then. I didn't quite finish, did it? Right, so that doesn't affect anything. When it gets to 5, though, it does affect things, I believe. So we'll make peace with Duncan. Let's start this war against Brasilia then, is it? That's down to 3 now. So that's rapidly dropped.
Bienvenido.
Now, if I declare war on him, Lena's going to hate this, but everyone else isn't that bothered. So, let's go straight to war, which is quite a big drop from cooperating. I'm not sure how that's going to affect things. Okay. So Duncan likes that. This Lena's going to be the issue, isn't it? Lena's dropped to 4, so that's a significant drop. What was she before? 6, is it? Yeah, it's a bit iffy now. If I didn't have a high fear level, it might be an issue. Okay, so the sub has been spotted. I'm not sure if I can kill that in a turn, which is an issue. But I'm still going to fire at it first. Naval jet, attack that there. I've got a carrier which is too far away with that needle jet. 32, yeah, it's not enough. Don't have anything else over here, sadly, to kill it with. It's coming down there. That's can attack. That's stalemate. They had a ship over here and I have no idea where that's gone to, which is a problem. But that doesn't stop the movement of the ship, which is pretty important. Let's shoot that. Might be losing these convoys in a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I don't have any air support over here, so if I do have needle jets, I could have some issues over here. Right, that trade vessel is well, I can't use it, can I? So I need to add convoy in here and scrap that. Okay, I believe I might be able to buy a building here, a cell cradle and surveillance web if I want it. Let's buy the cell cradle. Okay. That finished moving the city. I think you can move onto a resource and it doesn't destroy the resource, but I'm not 100%. Let's find out. Let's move it to there, then I can buy it up towards the titanium perhaps. That finished the Whisper. Probably need some trade convoys, so let's get them up and running. Right, I made a buy well. I could be making nodes instead of generators here, couldn't I? Wouldn't mind making manufactories all over the place near the capital. I actually need to work in a deep castle, but might make it there in a minute. No, I've made peace with him, haven't I? So I don't need to keep stuff babysitting him. Let's put one on there. One to there. Ooh, I could... How long to get over there? 8 turns. You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay. Maybe I should bring that one up as well. That's the trade vessel. I'm going to have to delete that also. Workers. Let's go and secure that float stone, is it? I keep on forgetting they have an extra point of movement. That can farm. And that's everything for the turn, so send a turn and hope Brasilia don't turn out to have a huge fleet coming for me somewhere. I've actually got a worker over here. Let's get the oil up and running. And barge. Farm. I think there's a sub or something over here, maybe. I'm a bit worried about the city. Because I did have a few ships over here. Maybe I should be making defenses here. Right. Luckily my traits are kicking in, so our relationship with Lena Ebner has gone back up. He's used the heal promotion to get all his hit points back. Right, nothing killed, good. Dunkal still be unraised. I think I'm just gonna keep this around here maybe. Right, that is Brazilian armor. So I need to do something about that, obviously. I think that's the only thing that's going to be anywhere near to it to be able to take it out, so let's attack with that.